A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a groundbreaking move that has reverberated across the globe, U.S. President Donald Trump hosted Syrian President Ahmed al-Sharaa for unprecedented talks at the White House on Monday. This meeting marks a significant shift in U.S. foreign policy and symbolizes a new era for Syria, a nation that has been embroiled in civil war for over a decade. President Ahmed al-Sharaa, who ascended to power after leading a successful rebellion against the long-standing Assad regime, is the first Syrian leader to visit the White House since Syria gained independence in 1946. The meeting, which took place behind closed doors, was shrouded in secrecy, with few details emerging afterward. However, it was clear that Washington is now willing to welcome Syria, a nation once considered a pariah, into the international coalition against the Islamic State (IS) group. This shift comes just days after the U.S. removed al-Sharaa from its terrorism list, a decision that has drawn mixed reactions from various quarters. During the meeting, Trump expressed his confidence in al-Sharaa's ability to rebuild the war-torn country, stating, "He's a very strong leader. He comes from a very tough place, and he's a tough guy." The president emphasized that al-Sharaa's tumultuous past could actually serve as an asset in leading Syria towards a brighter future. He remarked, "People said he's had a rough past. We've all had rough pasts, and I think, frankly, if you didn't have a rough past, you wouldn't have a chance." Trump further highlighted that Syria would play a crucial role in his broader Middle East peace plan, which aims to stabilize the region amidst ongoing tensions between Israel and Hamas. However, he refrained from confirming reports that al-Sharaa would facilitate Syria's entry into the U.S.-led coalition against IS, or that a non-aggression pact with Israel was on the table. The meeting was a dramatic turnaround for al-Sharaa, who not long ago had a $10 million bounty on his head due to his affiliation with jihadist groups. As he exited the White House, he was met with cheers from supporters, a stark contrast to the stigma that once surrounded him. The Syrian presidency later announced that the two leaders discussed ways to strengthen bilateral relations and address regional and international issues of mutual interest. Al-Sharaa's visit is seen as a symbolic moment in his transformation from a militant leader to a global statesman. Analysts have noted that this meeting signifies a remarkable rebranding for al-Sharaa, who has been actively seeking to end Syria's international isolation. After his arrival in Washington, al-Sharaa met with IMF chief Kristalina Georgieva to discuss potential aid for Syria, which faces significant challenges in its rebuilding efforts following years of conflict. The State Department's decision to remove al-Sharaa from the blacklist was widely anticipated and is part of a broader strategy to engage with Syria's new leadership. Al-Sharaa's diplomatic outreach is not limited to the U.S. He has also met with Russian President Vladimir Putin, signaling a desire to navigate the complex geopolitical landscape. Following the meeting, a senior Trump administration official confirmed that Syria would join the international coalition against IS, making it the 90th country to do so. This coalition aims to eradicate the remnants of the Islamic State and curb the influx of foreign militants into the region. Additionally, the U.S. is set to announce new measures to lift economic restrictions on Syria, providing clarity for potential investors. This includes a temporary suspension of the Caesar Act, which had imposed sanctions on the previous Syrian government. Trump reiterated his vision for a successful Syria, stating, "We want to see Syria become a country that's very successful. And I think this leader can do it, I really do." Diplomatic relations between Syria and the U.S. have been strained since 2012, but al-Sharaa's visit could pave the way for a new chapter in their relationship, including the potential reopening of Syria's embassy in Washington. This meeting marks the third encounter between Trump and al-Sharaa, following previous discussions in Saudi Arabia and during the UN General Assembly. As al-Sharaa continues to navigate the challenges of leadership, he has vowed to address human rights violations committed by members of his security forces. While his past as a jihadist leader remains controversial, his efforts to present a more moderate image are evident. The international community will be watching closely as Syria embarks on this new journey, with the hope that it will lead to lasting peace and stability in the region. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.